790, live from
Hey, we got Short Dog from Young Money in the house tonight. How about that?
All right, cool.
Sports Rap.
Come on. And it goes a little something like this.
Everything sports culture.
Sports rap.
Sports, sounds, and sneakers.
And boom goes the dynamite.
And now,
Sports rap.
Sports Rap Live.
You're up, bro.
Martinez. Martinez. And DJ Guns.
Come on.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the Easter edition of Sports Rap Live from Junction Bar and Grill in the shadow of downtown Houston, Texas, where they have the best bar food in H-Town, most beautiful wait staff, coldest drinks around, 42 screens of live sports action, and Sports Rap Live, the Trilla Sports Talk on air. And of course, if you guys want to get in on any of the action tonight, we are action-packed, I promise you. You can do so by calling the Silverleaf International Ghost Pepper Hotline at 713-212-5790. We're going to take you guys around the world of sports, sounds, and sneakers. And as always, it is brought to you by Diamond Supply Co. at diamondsupplyco.com, where the brand new Spring 2 is available right now. And they have a couple extra goodies, online exclusives only. So go to diamondsupplyco.com. You can have your own pocket full of stones. Actually, you can't because these are gone. But more exclusive collabs coming up real soon, I promise you. And wish I could get my hands on one of those fresh Diamond King shirts. But apparently, we can't mix the sports and the shine too much because there's haters out there. But of course, this is the first Sunday of the month, and that means more than a resurrection. It's the Masters finishing day, and Bubba Watson and his Easter pink fit to match the driver you saw in the tee box was hot on the tail of Louis all day long. Oosthaven.
Oosthuizen. Yeah, it's tricky. I think Jim Nance was pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
Could have been.
It's a tricky name.
It is. Well, Andrew, that was pretty riveting golf we saw today. You know, Phil was still in the mix. You had some of the young guys that were making a charge, 15, 16, 17.
It seems like everyone had a moment on Sunday where seemed like they were going to be the one that was going to push for the lead, or maybe even take the lead. I mean, there were moments when it was Bubba, and he eventually did, take the lead after the playoff, but Louis Oosthuizen, Peter Hansen started the day with the lead.
Lee Westwood was hanging around a little bit.
Yeah, Adam Scott had a really good round. He had a 600 that got him sort of like close to contention before the guys got started up in the back nine.
We will get into some Masters talk, I promise you, later on. But anybody in the house see Tiger anywhere on TV today? Because I was camping Guns all weekend long, and I wish I would have at least seen Tiger like slamming clubs or kicking his putter around the course.
You missed it Saturday then.
I was completely out of cell service. Definitely had a great time. You know what? Sometimes you got to break away from the matrix, turn that phone off, and go out and enjoy nature, like my man Jay Nature, who's in the building tonight. Better late than never, before the rain came through here at Junction Bar and Grill. But that's all right, man. We're going to rock here until 10 p.m. Yes. And Freddie Couples was rocking with the golf gods for a little bit. He was teasing them. I like Freddie Couples, one of my dad's favorite golfers. Of course, Big Dog, if you're tuned in, was out there at Augusta. Got to walk the course, see some of the guys out there early in the week getting their swing on. And you know what? Phil was hot and cold today. You know, he got off to a rough start after number 4 with the triple bogey, and never really got back in until the end when he really had to work a miracle to put the green jacket on again. But hey, miracles do happen, and the Astros are above 500, and we're going to keep our eye on the diamond where we take you around the world of Major League Baseball and the opening series weekend in particular, where the Astros opened up the Crane era in style on Friday night with a sellout.
How was it, guys?
You know what, Gons? It was pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
We were welcomed with open arms.
It was, and the other thing is that you could tell there was a new owner in town because there was a total different vibe. There was new music there that was played over the PA. There was a new campaign, the new Root campaign that they're starting up for fans.
What music were they playing?
I was just gonna say, why don't you tell?
Once you said that, I'm like, I need a little nugget in my ear. What's going on?
Give them a sample, and then we'll talk about the new era.
I heard twice Skrillex.
What?
Yeah, they're playing.
Yeah.
They're dropping some Skrillex.
Never mind. I figured that.
And they're also dropping some Ham, some Kanye and Jeezy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Hova. They were dropping some serious new beats. The whole Root campaign was pretty cool.
I think they played
root beer.
Yeah.
It was probably Skrillex.
Yeah.
Skrillex.
Yeah. Can you play some of that Skrillex?
Well, they also had Clay Walker on Saturday when I was there, who sang the national anthem and did the 7th inning stretch.
No, that wasn't Saturday.
That was Friday.
It was Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, he did both.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I don't know if he was there on Saturday, but yeah, it was a pretty cool weekend overall for baseball for Astros. I mean, they won a series. I mean, let's savor the moment because who knows when they'll be over 500 again.
How was the environment, from when you were there?
It was really good. Like, even though they lost the game on Friday into the bottom of the 9th, the crowd was behind the team. Everyone seemed like they were really into them possibly winning the game and, behind them. It was just a good vibe. I don't think anyone came in with, like, downward expectations. I think everyone was just there to have a good time.
I'll tell you this, Gons. Mr. Crane himself, Jim Crane, the new owner of the Houston Astros, was very pleasant with Andrew and I. Shook our hands, said hello, thanks for coming out, guys.
What's up?
So it was a good start.
And I think I watched some of the video beforehand, and Crane actually went into the clubhouse and told all the players, like, listen, you were all here because the fans, they pay your salary. So you need to go out there and give them a good performance. You need to go out there and give them a good product to root for. I think this season has the fan in mind with a lot of the new changes, with the food policy of what you can bring in.
Oh, wait. Speaking of food, it's only fitting. Shout out to Brian Caswell. It is Shout Out Sundays here on Sports Rap Live.
At Whole Fish.
At Whole Fish on Twitter.
We'll get into that story in a little while.
I take it y'all like that delicacy.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to get into some baseball, I promise you, at the top of the 9 o'clock hour. We are going to talk a little bit of soccer with Soccer Talker Luis. I know Spring Branch Mexican is tuned in already. He wants to hear it. He was watching the Masters. Hey, tell him, what's up, man, out there in Spring Branch. So we will get into some soccer later on, but we got to get you guys caught up on all the NBA action. And we're going to open up the rap sheet brought to you by BC's Smoke Shop at 9:15 with our doggy in the bay. That's Fife Diggy Dog to you guys out there. And he wants to know where you mellow haters are at now. Where the mellow haters at?
I'm still right here.
Okay.
I'm still right here.
Okay, all right. Well, hey.
We're lurking.
Who knows? You might even get ganged up on tonight. We might even hear from another one of New York's Golden Sons, Premium Pete, as the New York Knicks fans come out of the woodworks for one night after their victory over the Bulls in Derrick Rose's return in overtime today. Hey, the Rockets, once again, they beat up on the elite of the NBA. I'm going to start calling this team Occupy H-Town because they hunker down and they smack up on the elite teams. But then again, when they're hanging out with the same riffraff as themselves, they kind of fall into that trap. So
they kind of play to the level of the competition.
Exactly.
They're the record slayers.
They go hard against the man.
Yeah.
But when they're out there,
they're the Dragon
you want to hit
Slayers.
this weed? Oh, yeah, sure, why not? I'll hit it, yeah. And then all of a sudden your wallet gets stolen. So
I don't know where that was going.
I'm going to call them there was rampant stories of occupiers in different cities who were jacking each other for their wallets, their cash.
Well, you're in an Occupy movement. What do you expect?
It's kind of funny, man. So the Rockets are a conundrum. They're always right there in the mix, but then again, they're always right there for a late.
Well, hey, when we watched a little bit of the game on what was it, Friday night?
A little bit of the game. We watched pretty much
second half.
The Astros
second half.
Yeah.
So, and we also have to talk about Andrew Bynum, who has become a head case as of late.
He really is.
That's weird.
Man.
I think
really
he wanted to become Ron Artest after the whole
He's getting
thing.
there.
After world peace.
After world peace, he's like, you know what? I don't
He's
want
the
any more
apocalypse.
peace over here. It's like I want to create some havoc now. We got peace. I want anarchy.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm about to do.
The yin and the yang. Trust me.
Exactly.
He's pulling his end.
Exactly.
We'll start
that dude went out of left field too.
Anarchy Bynum.
That's crazy.
That's his new nickname, Anarchy. And maybe he wants it that way, man. But
I don't know, man.
Yeah, the Lakers are a conundrum. And speaking of conundrums, the Heat, they can't figure out who they are. Although it's all about the playoffs. We talk about it, until we're blue in the face about this team. Who cares what they do in the regular season? But some of the losses lately and then some of the big wins really makes you realize that they're going to do the same thing in the playoffs.
I don't know. To me, don't even talk to me about that. When you're an elite level team, I don't want to hear about you until April and May. Whenever, well, actually, the playoffs start.
Hello, it's April.
Well, I don't want to. Well, I'm talking about a regular normal season.
You better get it right.
Well, this new season that we're on, talk to me in May then.
What a blast from the past. Get it right. Remember that was our motto for 11.
It was.
We haven't really stuck to any mottos except get it done because we've been getting it done here on Sports Rap Live, man. I'll tell you what. Well, hey, right after the first break, we're going to flash back to this time last weekend whenever we were out there in New Orleans and our new best friend set off a Twitter riot by coining me swag. Now, we've heard some of the interviews. We've heard some of the press conferences. Some of our friends heard it on SportsCenter when your boy set it off. But hey, we've met some guys that do a lot of what we do from around the country, and one in particular who's cool as a fan and fresh as Febreze, Gary Parrish. I want to say back in the day when we were on the podcast, I could drop a Gary Parrish. But then
you almost did. You almost did there.
But we would get dumped, and I don't want to do that.
Calm it down, homeboy. Calm it down.
But my man is from CBS Sports. Andrew, give the listeners just a little bit of the man that they're going to hear here on the air after the first break.
I mean, if you want to get a bigger sampling of him, he has his own radio show, too, in Memphis. I'm not sure which station it is, but I've heard it a couple times. I mean, he just has good stories. He follows the national college basketball landscape pretty well, better than anyone I've ever seen. He also calls out coaches and whatnot on the CBS blog. He's just a really funny guy. He's a good, entertaining guy. He's a fun read to have, too. So if you like college basketball, that's a guy you should follow.
Speaking of entertaining, the madness continues tonight with another SRL dog, and that is Short Dog, Young Money's own Short Dog, who is in the building tonight, right here at Junction Bar and Grill, and he's going to tell us about his latest project called March Madness. Go figure. So we're right on point tonight. Of course, it's Shout Out Sundays, and we're going to shout out everybody tonight that has rocked with us in the last couple of weeks. And if you want to get in on any of that, call us up at 713-212-5790.
Yeah, call us up. Let us know how your Easter was. Did you get the confetti egg slam?
Oh,
or did you get the nice crush and drop?
Oh, yeah.
You know, because I definitely got the slam.
Yeah.
I felt the wrath of the Easter eggs.
Some of that confetti is actually like embedded in your head.
Yeah, exactly. That's how hard they were crushing it on me. But
I was like, wow, Gons has like some serious lice going on. He's got some serious dandruff. Turns out it's the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, I forgot to call Maurer for the whole head and shoulders thing.
Yeah, call Palomalu, man, because you got the serious confetti
I need to get back to my fresh
you do have a little bit of a curl.
Yeah.
You can rock the
I actually did
Palomalu.
go head and shoulders today.
There you go.
Nice.
2 and 1.
Well, hey, in honor of all the incredible artists that bless the mics tonight on Sports Rap Live, including Smoke Dizza, who's going to join us here. You know what? Bun B is on his way. And, of course, Bun B bestowed the title of Trill Gladiator to one Jay Billis, who jumped on the line with us last Thursday.
He was about to kick a 16 when I played Rapper's Delight.
Oh, he was ready.
He was ready. He was already saying some lines on there.
He doesn't know about the power of Gons. He's already tuned in? Yeah. Parrish is tuned in right now.
What up, Parrish?
Absolutely.
You better be ready, because I'm going to be ready.
Oh, absolutely, man. We are jam-packed. Hey, real quick, because the man Smoke Dizza's coming on with some other hard-hitting MCs, we want to ask you guys to get on the Twitter right now and give us your top 5 MCs of all time. And that's at Sports Rap Live, and that's rap with 2 P's. Why?
2 P's are better than 1.
Absolutely. So we're jam-packed tonight. We want to make sure that you guys break off the knob of your radio or lock us in on iHeartRadio, Sports Talk 790. Because when we get back, I may be swag, but this man is cool as a fan, Gary Parrish, followed by Short Dog of Young Money. So stick around and we'll be right back on Sports Rap Live.